Why are we live when Jen's not ready yet?
We got it on the starting soon thing, Mikey.
It's on the start, but our mics hot.
Oh wait,
I
no,
feel
we started.
like we need.
Okay.
I feel like we need a more universally visual mic.
Okay, we're gonna roll the intro. Hi there, everybody. It's Jonathan, your best boy. Your best boy. That is who I am now. I am laying claim to that, Mikey. You don't get it.
Are there rewards that go with being the best boy?
Yeah, tell us all about it.
Yeah, I can't get into that because terms of service and stuff like that. If we were on a more adult website, I could tell you the rewards I get for being the best boy, but
the rewards or punishments depending on the day.
Reward, punishment, it's all sort of blended together. Like you never know like just exactly where that line is for a person until you
cross it.
But it is one. It is.
What is this? The fucking Cenobites? A dimension of pleasure and pain? What is this shit? I did not sign up for BDSM. I just signed up for Dungeons and Dragons.
This is Actuary of BDSM, actually.
Actuary of BDSM. Oh my
Actuary
goodness.
of Bittersweet.
Dungeons and dildos.
That's definitely
Dungeons and
100% OnlyFans site.
We can't say that.
We can't.
Nope.
No, we actually can't.
Nope.
Even though
we
it's
don't.
not
That's not a real one. We weren't promoting our OF site because we don't have one.
We don't have one.
We can't talk about fictional things. Like this is a show where we make things up.
The bots can't tell the difference.
Well, the bots are
dumb.
I agree.
It's fun.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like if you are having very strict rules, you should have ways of enforcing them that make sense. But what do I know? What do I know about anything?
Jonathan, if you were in charge, which you are of our stuff, I would agree with your rules.
How about we just stop playing D&D and we'll just open up packages, because that seems to be the best way of you never offend anybody. We'll just open presents. Everyone just start sending us
what's in this?
Yeah, that's a great idea, Mike. We need to put up a link so people can send us presents, and then we'll open them on the show.
You know what? That is not a bad shout. Do we have a P.O. box? I should get us a P.O. box.
You know what? I'll just do woodworking from here on out. I'll do woodworking, and then we'll just open up stuff that I send people. Yeah.
Oh, I can get one of those like expensive welding cameras, and then y'all could see me like just weld.
Wait, Jonathan,
those are good.
Instead of opening, you could pack things up. That could be what you do.
Yeah. The box goes to Jonathan. Jonathan builds a box to put the box into, closes his box, puts that in a box, sends it over to Isla, and then
we film Isla opening it.
Right. Yes. There we go. Everybody's, and then
okay, this has been a wonderful business meeting, everybody. That concludes it for our any new business. Is there any old business we need to discuss?
This show's not over.
Oh, yeah. We should probably conclude our epic stories before we move on to our tales of boxes.
Boxes.
I like boxes.
Y'all, I know I'm going to get a good answer for this because I put so much effort and blood, sweat, and tears into making sure that the session was fully edited and uploaded with music and sound effects and stuff like that yesterday. So I know it's fresh on everybody's mind because we all watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to tell me what happened last time on Actuary of Blasphemy?
Deacon was going in. No, I'm just kidding. That's our other show.
That's Primo the Frost Maiden. You're silly.
The other great product on Nat One Heroes. What?
Well, we did a
let's tag team
recap.
this.
and Revenant was trying to help by being by giving a lot of good information, and Zermos and Ruin were a little bit not helpful. I remember that. Revenant, do you remember more?
I don't remember that, but I do remember. So last episode, as in the one that just went up, right? The one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the last episode of Actuary of Blasphemy, Ruin and Revenant were running out of the temple of the tomb of the ancients.
Yes.
Because Dean Glytherian unlocked the Super Saiyan power up and turned into a
I'm
kaiju.
pretty sure it was an Akira reference. Like I was very deliberate about that.
Yeah, but I'm doing a Dragon Ball Z styled intro, so
Okay. Okay, but you don't have to reference Dragon Balls. Just keep.
fuck off. It's my introduction, and there are giant monsters. There are giant monsters in Dragon Ball Z. I have seen the show once or twice. I have seen a giant monster in it. So fuck off.
Checks out.
It's my introduction. You're just the one giving it.
No, it's my introduction because I'm the one giving it. That's how this works. It's collaborative. It's not Jonathan's the dictator storytelling. It's collaborative. Let me remember how I remember. Also, I forget where I was now because Jonathan had a little hissy fit.
So you want me to take over? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I wanted to keep going, but you like fucking... Okay, wait, hold on. No. So, yeah, we escaped, right? And just when everything seemed absolutely hopeless because this giant freaking monster was growing way too big, right? Out of nowhere, on this shark-headed, figure-headed flying ship with a giant ostrich feather in the back. Y'all said mine was ridiculous. Mikey gave it a giant fan in the back, but I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's sweet.
It is pretty cool. There's this giant flying ship comes in and shoots a bunch of magical attacks at it and does 83 damage to the Akira monster. And I did some of the vocals for the scream sound effect on the YouTube version, and I am very proud of how it sounds. Hell yeah. Someone else want to take over the introduction because like I don't want to do it anymore. A lot of my steam got knocked out.
Well, I felt pretty good about how we knocked Mr. Glytherian down. And then we tried to secure his dead body and accidentally somehow kicked off his Akira moment.
I have a question. So was there like a spell he had on him if he got touched, or is that just the moment where he just like just started getting all gross shaped?
Oh, that was his patron, demon, Satan guy, keeping you from getting him.
Oh, so
his patron's a poo head.
Yeah, he is. Poo all the way down.
Oh, by the way, congratulations. You have earned the ire of one of the lords of hell.
He's down there.
We're earning ire like nobody's business.
Can we sell that? Can we sell that?
We should go to like an ire harassment training as well.
Maybe get some references from the IRS.
Can I just take a moment and say that I genuinely love doing this with you guys? This is like the highlight of my week.
Yep.
And then I killed my dad.
You did kill your dad, actually.
I'm so proud of you. Good job.
I did. I couldn't have done it without you guys' help.
We're there for
calm
you.
down, bots. In the game, I killed the foe, the enemy.
But fictionally.
Fictionally, I gave him the old rope-a-dope. I healed him after giving him a long-winded speech that I had been planning for months, and then I killed him. And then that was it. We won Actuary of Blasphemy. And we got a big trophy, and there was the bone skeletons all
And
danced.
you got the key to the city.
Oh, wait. And
Rango and Roll get totally boned.
wait. We learned
That is
you
a
keep what
pun.
you kill. We learned that you keep what you kill. So we
So-
own
yeah,
a
An
college
important
now.
caveat on that.
Sort of. No,
Can
I'm gonna. But we so we're in the college now, and we installed Professor Zero after rescuing him
Yes.
as the dean of the college because he's a better person than Dean Glytharian and won't kill students for dumb reasons.
so your lawyer would give you some clarification on the keep what you kill thing.
Mm.
You have to have a business that is competing with that. The only reason you guys were able to do that with the college is because of Revenant's tutoring.
Oh, thank you, Revenant, for being a tutor. Who knew
Yep,
that
yep.
would pay off? Do you have like a cloth that you wear on your neck too?
Fan art, please.
He's a tutor.
Yep. And the opposing company has to surrender to you.
I think death is surrender.
If you kill enough people, somebody will surrender within
So
that
is-
chain of command.
So is that how the Ielton Empire got Mine Top? Because she surrendered the town?
I mean, they got it through a contract via purchase.
Oh, they just bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, oh, this is the keep what you kill thing again.
Mm-hmm.
But they just
But it's
straight up
that
said
same
cash.
vicious principle. They don't really care how it becomes yours.
So then what do we do after that? After we all group hugged, did a high five.
You went
Uh,
back.
Oh yeah.
You found out that Fumbles had been building y'all a coach because your numbers were growing to make you all more comfortable. And he broke the fuck out of it because he was, we all
sad.
process grief differently.
Yeah.
And Vandrel was his homie.
Plus his home Bizzle.
None of
Shit.
us are really okay with Vandrel being killed.
Yeah. It was fucked up. Okay.
Don't worry. I got a plan.
All right. So
Super Vantro kills everybody.
you all now know that you will have 2 days, the end of this day and another 2 days before the ship is ready for leaving Brassfang.
Okay.
And that means you have an evening before you move on to the next day. So the way I've done this downtime, I'm kind of structuring it to make a little more sense now. Each day I'll have 5 phases: morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and night. I'll make sure everybody gets an opportunity to tell me what they're doing during different phases of time. And, we'll just go through there. If you are of a species that has to rest, you have to select one of those times to rest.
Okay. Well, I want to spy on Jen's date and then go
So
rest.
let's do that then, because it's going to be the evening.
Wait, before we do that, I don't want to do the date yet. There's something
I
I
was
want
going
to
to let you guys start out at the club on the second floor at a round table together where you were all meeting up to discuss some things before things went over. So shall we set the scene? We want to set the scene? Do we do that?
I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Aren't you in
hoping,
charge of
I was
the-
hoping Mikey would cue me up on the music. So we can't do that.
I'm not
Did
producing.
we not get? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mikey's
So
not
Mikey
the cue boss.
Beatbox for me.
Oh wait, we're in the club.
All right. So there is a very nice dark club on a very busy street. Got the whole velvet rope experience going on. Has a full orc bouncer just eyeing people and looking at some people being like, "You're gonna tuck in that shirt? No,
No, with
that
those
is
shoes.
an ugly shirt. Look at those. Look at those shoes. What are those soles? Cardboard? You're not getting in here."
Get out of here.
And as we go in, there are dancing and flickering lights wrapped around gilded fixtures with a central stage on which dances a drag queen with a rainbow wig.
Ooh.
And on the second floor is various tables and booths where people are ordering food and drink. And it's getting a little hot under the collar in some of those booths. You know, people got that horny energy going on.
Oh, it's a party party.
It's a party. And at another booth where people are discussing business, Revenant, you're the one who called the meeting. Tell me who all's there.
Wait.
Which
So
meeting?
is this a meeting between?
I believe this is your meeting to discuss RevTech again.
So this would be me and Zermos. It would just be me and Zermos.
Okay.
I don't want Aisla influencing Mikey, or I don't want Mikey influencing Aisla.
Do you see how they're immediately suspicious of us for good reason, but I'm going to pretend to be very offended?
Fake outrage.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, so this is just Revenant and Zermos, and like we're probably sitting at like a table like in a corner where it's like kind of not busy.
I mean, it's all
Right.
busy, but it's less busy there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like, yeah. Right. Zermos. First of all, it's fantastic to have you back. Right, mate. I missed you. I really did. From the bottom of my heart. Right?
I mean, yes, it's been too long. I think I was gone a bit longer than I intended.
All right. And a waiter stops by your table and sets down a bucket of wine that you guys hadn't ordered and sets out glasses for you both and looks at you both and says, Madame Sunwise wishes for you to know that you will be very well taken care of tonight.
Oh.
Zermos kind of looks around. Is she in the room? He like looks around.
She's in the back office tonight. She doesn't come out on the weekdays.
Well, send her my sincerest thank yous.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can get you?
Looks across at Revenant.
No, I think we're good. We'll probably signal you when we need you next, right? Yeah.
The lantern in the center of the table, just flick the little pilot light and it'll go up and I'll be right here.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Does that weird backwards bow thing and like nearly falls over the railing onto the first floor, stops, so it's like, and that just keeps on going.
Never gonna get good at that.
So, I have a few problems, right? Well, not a few problems, rather, I have one solution to several different things that are troubling me. And I kind of need I need both Ruin's permission and your permission, specifically yours because you're the president of this company, right?
Sure.
I was thinking, right, since you're the president, you could make me project manager because we have a bunch of shit, right, that we need to do, right? We got the Dragon Library that we're gonna be doing in a few days, right? We got, we got a lot of different projects that we need to work on, and I think, if I work with Darlingo, we could get like together all the shit we need to do done, right?
Revenant, the question.
Right. So basically, as project manager or prospective project manager, I would like to create a division of Profits for Profit that will, one, save all of my Underdark friends from a terrible, terrible fate in a factory. Two, stick it to my dumbass boss, who I fucking hate, who keeps trying to kill me, right? And three, would help us like not only reputation wise, but also it would give us more income so that we could work on bigger stuff, right? Basically, I'm asking you to allow me to create a subdivision of a company.
Well, I think we should have Ruin here for this.
And at another table, a waiter stops by and deposits another bottle of wine in an ice bucket and looks down at two women and says, compliments of the Madame, Miss Ruin and Lady Primrose.
Ooh, this looks like a fancy wine.
It is.
Is it as old as you are? Am I allowed to ask that?
Are you trying to figure out my age or the age of the wine?
I'm trying to figure out if the wine is as rare and awesome as you are.
Ba-da-da-dum.
It is a Chateau sur Mer, 76, so about 50 years old.
So where do you put it on the spectrum of awesome?
Ma'am, are you asking my opinion as a sommelier?
I'm asking your opinion as someone that I find to be very intelligent, and I'm trying to inspire an opportunity to, talk.
It's wine, ma'am.
No, I was asking Lady Primrose, not the server.
And Lady Primrose is covering up a
I'm not talking to the server. I'm talking to Primrose. Oh my god! I'm gonna go drink more. Putting this on now.
Lady Primrose takes your cup from you and pours a glass for you, a very reasonable amount, so that you can get the full bouquet of the wine.
It's in a mug, I'm sure.
It is in a proper glass.
The nose is amazing. You have to cleanse my palate, though.
Ruin, I am already more than impressed with you, dear. You do not have to try to impress me with things that aren't your forte.
Question.
Yes.
What does Isla's armor look like?
Yeah. What's your glamour?
Absolutely. So it's a sparkly, back plungy dress, but with a bow tie right here, but a bright purple bow tie.
Fan art, please. Fan art, please.
Oh,
this
and
might end up being the
right
thumbnail.
here, that's kind of little ski wompish, so it looks like kind of sexy and cool.
All right. And we cut back over to Revenant and Zermos.
Well, I think she's having a date or something. So, I mean, I could wave it over, but honestly, I think she needs to get lucky, because have you seen how stressed out she's been? Jesus Christ.
She does have a certain predatory energy about her, and I don't think it's
Well, I don't think the sexual harassment training helped her very much anyways.
It just made her a stronger monster.
Awoken a demon in her.
It's awakened something that we should really talk about with her not here. I might have to put a spear in her back if this doesn't change. If I sense it, I'll have to eliminate the threat.
And the waiter's walking by and he quips, sounds like one way or another, penetration needs to happen. And upon realizing what he said, he covers his mouth.
Oh, then we both, and then Zermos at the same time covers his mouth. He's like, "Oh shit, did they hear me?" And then he's like, "Oh shit, did they hear me?" So, all right. So he walks. So can we? I look over at the table with Lady Primrose and Ruin. Can I roll to see if I can eavesdrop? Because I think I picked up that trait forever ago, like that perceptive. Like I can read lips up to like certain
go ahead.
thing.
Go ahead and roll it.
Revenant, give me a second. Let me see if I can tell what they're saying. Oh, 8.
8.
I don't know if I have a perception. Plus.
Did you ever see like those bad
12.
lip reading videos on YouTube?
Right, yeah. The fucking sports ones.
Eagles, stop it now.
Yeah. But no, you don't know what's going on over there.
They're talking about hamsters and fettuccine. I have no idea what's going on over there.
Hamsters
probably just I don't know what that would be.
I don't know what they're eating for the main course, but it sounds dreadful.
At this club, I don't quite.
Isla, you see Zermo staring really hard at you.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
I hold the glass.
I'm gonna raise my glass.
Lady Primrose grabs both your glasses and walks over to where they are and sets the glasses down and sits down beside Revenant.
I'm gonna follow her.
Zoramos, darling, how are you?
Hello. Long time.
That is still a beautiful neck you have there.
Hey, Lady Primrose,
Revenant.
yeah, before we begin with this conversation, right? What's your opinion on that fucking scourge little cretin known as Killage Slabmaker?
He's an outright prick, but he turns in his taxes on time.
Right, well, I'm glad he's not into tax evasion. How fucking
Do you have
kind of
reason
a
to
low bar.
Do you have reason to believe that he is engaging in tax evasion?
I don't know, but
That would be a very
I don't
serious
trust
crime.
him.
I'm gonna give Revenant a look like, yes, someone perhaps should look into his finances.
Anyways, I just wanted to know.
You're not
because I'm
telling
gonna
me
be...
this just so that I'll harass somebody you dislike.
They would never do that, Lady Primrose. They're way too much honorable for that.
Well, you bring up a good point. With him being such a terrible person, but his books being so clean, perhaps everything is not above board.
He's probably just underpaying his workers, which is partially one of the things I wanted to bring up. So basically, right, this is fun. We're all together now.
And Lady Primrose puts a hand on Ruin's shoulder and she goes, "This sounds like philanthropy business, darling. This is not my bag. Let me know when you're done with your friends and we'll keep over. I'll order you something."
Oh, thank you, Lady Primrose. Appreciate you. She's so sweet for, a vampire, I guess, but I try not to get prejudiced by racial stuff like that. I don't know. But
you
they
see,
to eat
as
people.
she's walking by a young woman, she runs a finger on the back of her neck and keeps on walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is a little concerning, but I don't know.
I girls gotta eat.
I try not to let those things worry me. What are you guys up to? What are you doing here?
So remember the hold on, Ruin. Remember when I showed you that drawing of a puppy that had the biomechanical arms?
Oh, you showed her a whole puppy.
Oh, I showed her a puppy with biomechanical arms.
Like you straight.
Remember I showed you the puppy with biomechanical arms and legs, right? Yeah, I'm trying to convince Zoomers to allow me to basically turn that into a company. One, I want to save a bunch of more friends, so I want to give them good paying jobs, right? Two, right? I want to stick it to Killage Slabmaker. I want to just fucking, yeah.
I'm right
piss
there
him
with
off.
Killage is awful. I friggin' hate him, and I hate how he's treated you. Fully support.
Right. And I think if we steal all of his employees, right, I feel like that's like a big middle finger, right?
Mm.
But also, right, I just think, yeah, well, I mean, that's really my two big reasons right there. I don't really have a third good one.
So do you want to make those like the mechanical arms, or you want to make puppies? Like I'm trying to figure out
No, I'm
what
not.
you're
No, we make replacement limbs and organs,
for puppies.
and well, for puppies, humans, um, anyone.
Okay.
So you want to make body parts?
Prosthetics.
Well, it's not like body parts. It's like so it's like a machine, right? Except it's made out of organic material,
Okay.
biomechanical.
So what happens to the rest of the creature now that you've gotten your arm?
What happens to the rest of the creature? Which
Are
creature?
you making whole creatures and removing the arms and placing them
No,
on other things?
we're creating arms or legs or organs. We're just creating them. We don't have to create an entire creature. We just have to create the part, and then the part gets sent over to the hospital where it gets surgically attached. Right.
And what say you of this ruin? Does this seem above board? I've been away quite a bit.
I mean it sounds like a great thing to create useful stuff for people.
I'm not gonna bullshit you here,
Okay.
Revenant. This sounds like something that if I say yes to it, something bad will happen later. Are you doing one of those?
No.
Mm.
Is this one of your like long cons where you try to trick me into doing something?
Well, it's
Hmm.
kind of a long con in the sense that I'm starting a company that's probably gonna last for beyond your lifespan, right? That's kind of long
I don't know.
con.
I
But
don't know. I
like,
drink a lot of water. I'm very healthy.
true, you are very healthy. I don't know.
I
This is like, I'm just telling you, hey, if you have any specific questions, if you have anything you're specifically apprehensive about, I can try to answer it. But honestly, I've told you the two main reasons why I want to do this, right? Like,
Revenant, I think what you said sounds reasonable to me, and you tend to have good judgment and ideas. I mean, the whole reason that we won the college is because you've been a tutor. So I can be happy to support. I don't totally understand what you need. Just permission? Do you need investments? Do you need
well,
guidance?
if you allow me to take about 1/3 of our total uh pool of money, right, that we have so far, right? About 1/3 of it, not even 1/3 of it. I could do it in about 1.200 marks. 1.2 million marks. Right? I could probably get this done. Basically, I'll just need to hire a bunch of people, including either wrangle or I'll get my friend Niall Snaggs, which I'm pretty sure I know where Niall Snaggs is now.
So
Right?
as Revenant is saying this, the camera cuts away to Rengal and Rolget at another table in the club, just like making doe eyes across from each other at the candlelight. For viewers who don't know, Rengal and Rolget are clones of each other. They don't know who the original is, but damn, do they find each other hot.
We could call this division of the company Lend a Hand.
Lend a hand.
Yeah, that's a suggestion from our advisor, our naming advisor, Tons of Mice. I like it.
Do we have just a ton of mice who advise us on things?
Mm-hmm.
I can speak with
That's
animals.
very helpful.
I know, right? Except I really hate mice, but I accept this. I mean, yeah, if that's what you need, I think we can support you in that. I don't know. What do you think, Zermos? Do you have concerns or?
I don't understand why we're doing this now.
Basically,
don't we have a god king to kill?
Well, because I think Killage Slabmaker is going to try to defend the God King if we try to do anything, right? Mm-hmm. And I think we need to kill Killage Slabmaker. And in order to do that legally, we need to be in direct competition with Killage Slabmaker. And in order for that to happen, we need to make a biotech company. I mean, we don't have to legally kill him. We could just fucking kill him. Well, I'm fine just fucking killing him. But like, we could also get his shit, and he probably has a lot of shit that would help us out. After all,
you keep what you kill.
Yeah,
but we have to be in competition with him in order to keep it. We need to start all sorts of businesses so that every time that we kill someone, we get everything.
If you make me project manager, I'll make a bunch of businesses. We can be in direct competition with everyone. Hire the entirety of Blasphemy and tear down the empire just through communism.
I have one last question.
Is it relevant?
Do I have to do anything?
No.
Yeah, do it. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Oh, before I do anything though, would you guys like to have one last goodbye with Vandril?
Well, obviously.
Because if we go there back to where he is right now, one could probably do something. It's not going to bring him back to life, but it will make him able to talk to us for a little bit.
I was going to mention
this earlier, but
it's very sad.
Crying is healthy, but you don't have to come if you don't want to. I know Zubus didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and I felt really bad about that.
Zermos kind of has a very different look on his face. I'm not completely sure that that's appropriate. It might be a bit soon for all of that. Perhaps let us busy ourselves with the work that Vandril was efforting toward, rather than looking backward. Not right now. I didn't do all this training to feel sad over a fallen comrade.
Well,
didn't he practically raise you? Like, there's fallen comrades and there's like substitute dads.
Can I then? Because I need to ask his consent for something, and I'm gonna ask your guys' consent for us too. You know that circlet that crushed his head in, right?
Intimately.
I think if I grow it again and put it on Citylene Lubri, it will fix her mental fog, right? But I don't want to just reach inside Vandril's skull without asking him, so I was gonna cast a spell on him so I could ask his permission.
I think that's fine. Vandril is my family is the closest thing Vandril has left of a family, and you know how my father was. I would be his closest of kin. That's fine. But he was very, very specific in his distrust for things of the afterlife and even religions of all. He was a monk. He just his everything was peace and serenity and service. His work was his religion.
Yeah, well, once I remove it, obviously I'll make him look presentable for the funeral, right? Are we having a funeral or? Okay.
Some kind of vigil, right? Aren't we? What do you think, Zermos? What do you think is appropriate for Vandril to respect his wishes?
I'll have him prepared for tonight. We'll figure things out tonight before you guys go.
I think I can't remember what my answer was last time, but I think it was
I
just
remember.
a simple burial, right?
Do you want to bury him in the basin? Is what you said.
Yeah. That's it.
Which, you can have his body prepared.
Someone, what's that spell? Preserving light, something.
Are you talking about gentle repose?
Gentle repose. There you go. Your gentle repose would be like some weird alien sect that just like covers the people and fucking purple dark waves of light coming off of it. Gentle repose. There you go.
So who's got the highest perception?
Ooh, that's a good question. You mean in the game?
Passive perception, yes.
I have a 10.
It's probably Zermos with the level up, right?
Yeah, I haven't leveled up yet.
My passive is 14.
I'm also 14.
Zermos, Revenant. Y'all see a tentacle-faced squid man walking through the door, wearing a tracksuit.
Zermos does one of these under the table. Just a little elbow to Revenant.
I'm expecting this, right?
You are expecting this.
Guys, if you could just like leave me, you can go to a different table or something, right? I kind of have something I'll need to attend to. Right. And Revenant's gonna start like blushing under his mask and goggles.
I'm starting to sense that strange energy again. Come, Lady Ruin, let me buy you a drink. They accidentally told me I could get whatever I wanted.
Oh, I've always wanted to try those. What is it?
Oh, please do not tell me it's hamsters and fettuccine. I wasn't reading your lips. What? Come on.
No, I was thinking like, those Ialton iced teas where they take a bunch of liquor and they make it all into one thing, but then it's like it doesn't taste like liquor.
Long
that'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Doesn't that sound great? I mean, like, kind of cool.
What table are you guys sitting at now?
We're going to the bar.
You going to leave Lady Primrose?
She already left.
No,
I thought she left.
No, she went and sat back down at her table.
Yeah, we could go sit. You could come. We could go sit with her. And
she
knows a lot about things. She would know if there's something better than that IELTS tea.
And what you see is the two of you sit down. She looks and goes, "Well, I did not think you were into that sort of thing, but I am not opposed to it."
Oh, Lady Primrose, you're such a flirt. I love you. No, we're
Night is young.
Yeah, well, there is that. But we're just trying to give Trenchelt and Revenant a chance to, have a moment.
Yep. So, question.
Yes.
Is Zarmos a virgin?
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's probably never thought about it.
She got the scent of your blood and she likes it.
He's going to, I wanted to say this before you stop this. He's going to make sure that he's sitting so that he can kind of see Trenchelt's mouth when he sits down. Like he's kind of trying to angle his chair. But by doing so, he's been scooting closer to her.
Yep. She just reaches an arm out and like lets you as close to her as you want.
Oh, please, can there be a polyamory aspect to this? Please.
So Trenchelt
Zermos is focused. He doesn't even feel it. He's just staring, trying to read lips this time.
And walks towards Revenant and sits down across from him. I understand you wanted to see me.
Yeah. Here's it going, Big Short.
Who is that?
It's you, mate. You big and tall.
Oh.
Hi.
How's what going?
How's things going? How's life? I just came here. I just.
Oh, you mean how am I doing?
Yeah, I just told you to come here so that we could chat and like have a nice time out. Maybe watch the drag show.
He looks down and he's like, yes, he is subverting gender expectations.
It's very important. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard that exact sentence.
People do this for entertainment, do they?
Zermos is staring.
That is a lot of gyrating.
Yeah, and then like Revenant, like,
why are the socks so high?
Well, like thigh-high socks are really, really attractive on some people, right? On some people they're not as good. Or maybe you could tell me how they look on me later.
Zermos is over at the other. Zermos is at the other table. It's like, okay, something about the stocks being really high. Okay.
And Lady Primrose looks at you and goes, darling, poor Trinchelt has no idea what's happening over there.
How does he not know? He's very old and smart. He reads minds. It would seem like he figured it all out.
You think Trinchelt is old?
Yeah.
How old do you think Trinchelt is?
Do those things get old?
Hundreds of years. He seems kind of like the definition of like ancient evil.
I believe Trinchelt is 22.
Wait, Revenant's older than Trinchelt?
Revenant doesn't know this.
Wait, I need you to explain that. Now I'm feeling like maybe.
Well, keep in mind he is a mind flayer, yes?
Yes, I do know that.
Okay. He was born an adult.
Oh,
an adult.
What? I don't even know what that means. How can you be born an adult?
So I guess this isn't particularly interesting now that the mind flayers are all but extinct, except for him. But the
night is young.
The mind flayer. No, there's no way for him to reproduce. You see, the body that Trinchelt inhabits was not originally his. It was originally a human. And then they took a mind flare tadpole and put it in its ear, and then it ate the brain and then swollen up to take the place of the brain and became a mind flare.
Is that how they become mind flayers? Like, then it'd be easy to reproduce, just like a little tadpole.
Well, there has to be an elder brain which produces the tadpoles.
So can he become an elder brain and then do it?
No.
That's kind of sad.
So what is the elder brain? Where is that?
I feel sad.
It's dead.
There's only one.
Killed it.
All the ones that I know of are dead.
Yeah, we'll probably find another one.
Nah. I think
we don't need more mind flayers.
I think Killage was involved with the death of the last batch of mind flayers. They trapped them in a pocket dimension and then sucked all the air out and let them starve to death.
Yeah. It was cruel and terrible. Even though mind flayers are terrifying and awful, it seemed unnecessarily
harsh.
Yeah.
Oh yes. They treat human beings like cattle. How terrible.
You don't mean that, Lady Primrose. You do the same thing. But I like you. I don't know why would you say something like that when we know that you're
pot meat kettle.
I mean, I like to believe that we're a little bit more than cattle to you, but maybe we're just extra special pets. Who knows? You'll have to talk to us about that.
That is complicated.
That's fair.
You raise feelings in me I have not felt in 500 years.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
I'm going to blush.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
It also helps that you are a snack. an absolute snack. Look at you.
Oh yeah, you looking like a whole snack with that shiny dress.
Isn't it so pretty? I'm gonna spin a little bit so it like floofs and you can see it catch the lights. It's the best.
Zermo takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage from the sequence.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I guess we swap back over to Trenchelt and Revenant.
Trencho. I went out to town a while ago and I picked up this leash and collar. You see that couple over there? Like, how does that make you feel, right?
And he looks over. Entertained. She does not know that he is cheating on her with his secretary.
Ooh, that is
And you
good.
see
Actually, tell
that
me
he
more.
has said this particularly loud, and the woman and the man both stare at Trenchelt for a second. And she takes her wine glass and throws it at his face and leaves.
Ooh.
Why did she do that?
Well, because
Hold on, I'll find out. And he like waves his tentacles around. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
yeah, all right.
That makes sense.
But like before she got up and threw the wine glass in her face, like her having him on a leash, right? Which, if you were in that scenario, would you want to be the person on the leash or the person not on the leash?
I think I would want to hold the leash.
Very interesting. See, I'm more of a person who wants to be on the leash, you know? I'm more of a freak on the leash. Arrgh. Oh, sorry, I don't know what came over me. What?
You are already confusing because I cannot read your thoughts, but
Oh, I'm so
this
thankful
is
for
more
that.
confusing than normal.
Well, like, I came out here because this is kind of a kinky place. I just want to discover what your kinks are, right? Everyone's got a few. No judge, no foul.
I am not a rope.
Oh, sweetheart. And Revenant leans ahead against like Trenchelt's shoulder and like is just kicking his feet, like swinging his feet over the chair.
What is this?
Just let it happen, mate, please. And like Revenant like grabs the arm and just like quietly, like silently, like looks up at Trenchelt.
I mean, if it's gonna happen anyway, you might as well lay back and enjoy it. Is that or?
All right, I guess we cut back over to your table.
Looks like
The
Revenant's
vampire.
trying a headbutt. Not very successfully.
Is that what it is? I feel like there. What do you think, Lady Primnose? I'm watching this. I'm getting some confused messages here.
I do not know what to think about this at all.
Yeah.
What is this? What am I looking at?
Not sure. I mean, I'm a bad flirt, but I'm thinking they might be, you know, worse.
Revenant sucks at flirting, by the way. Like, remember he tried to get like his ex that he didn't want to fuck up to his room?
Oh yeah, no, it's true. You're definitely. But is this safe? I'm concerned. Like, can Trenchel actually eat Revenant, or is it safe for him to be close? Because I have to admit, part of the spying is the amusement, but the other part of it is I am worried about Revenant.
Oh, so did Revenant finally figure out what he is then?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, and he told you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I kind of
No, there is nothing about Revenant that Trenchelt could eat.
Okay.
Which
I
may be the only
feel
reason
way more
Trenchelt has
relieved.
not eaten him, to be honest.
It might be the only reason.
Well, I
Well.
mean, he's confused, he doesn't like that, and he can't eat Revenant's brain to figure out what is happening.
That's fair. Confusing.
I mean, there's something to eat, but I don't know if this is the right place to be discussing such things. Ever since they got rid of
brings a whole new dimension to boning.
Yeah, that's true. Zermos, do you have something to drink? I want to make sure that you're kind of enjoying your dinner here with Lady Primrose.
Water's fine for me, but like I said, they gave me literally whatever I want. So just order what you will, and it's free tonight.
I
have some herbs that I will partake in later.
I think I'll have more fun with Lady Primrose if we do. Can I do that? Can I be stealthy?
You trying to molly me? What is that?
I just think you need to relax a little bit. You've been gone a lot. Lady Primrose is putting her arm around you.
I think I have to veto roofying other players.
Not roofing, just like he's only drinking water. I think he should have some wine or something.
I gotta veto that. That enters territory that is uncomfortable.
Well, that's fair.
You know what? I'll take one glass, but only a half, and I'm going to have 2 more glasses of water to compensate for this.
Thank you, Zermos, because I was thinking about spiking your water, so I really appreciate you just like deciding to relax a little bit instead.
But please make it a white wine, and then he kind of like gestures over to the guy like, just put water in it.
You'll have more fun this way, I'm sure of it.
Garçon.
he pours you a glass, and he turns the label so it only faces Zermos, and it's a sparkling water.
It's fantastic.
I'm trying to read the lips, but then I realize something. Between the squid tentacles and the mask, all of this dialogue has been in my head. I have no idea what they're talking about.
That's fair.
I don't know how to read tentacles.
You see the like very tips of his tentacles like raise up just a little bit and twitch a little bit, and he goes, "I am sorry, I have to go. If you would like to try this again sometime, just send me a message, and I am going to think deeply about what this was."
Idiot.
He walks away.
Idiot. Okay. Revenant dejectedly looks at the ground.
And while Revenant is doing that, he scoots into y'all's booth and shoves Zermos over while getting in.
Oh.
You have to explain to me what is happening right now.
Oh, your date?
Trenchel, what do you mean? You are saying
that was a date?
Yes, I think so.
It looks like you ended it very abruptly.
Fuck. And he stands up and he leaves.
What just happened? I am very confused.
Zermo just throws a thumbs up.
Okay.
Totally nailed it.
I don't think that's true, Zermos. I mean, enthusiastically supportive, so I'm for it. But I don't think it's true. When people run in fear from hanging out with you, I'm not sure that's nailing it.
I think he just felt an emotion for the first time.
Ah, got it. I misinterpreted that situation.
And I did get a little bit of that energy again.
I think he was so confused as to what was going on that the realization of what was happening made him feel so stupid he left.
Or he was ridiculously horny.
I don't know if he can get horny.
I felt something.
Maybe it was like middle school dance where you spill something on your pants so you leave and let your mom take you home.
That was very specific. Well, all I know is I can feel that energy from anywhere.
Revenant comes over to the booth because he's just been sitting alone this whole time. Man, I'm so in love with him, but I'm just so nervous.
And Revenant, Lady Primrose pats a seat beside her.
Revenant sits next to Lady Primrose and has his head slammed against the table. And he's just
so I am not sure what the hell you think you are doing, but
sucking.
If that is something, you want out of life, you're going to have to be a lot more direct with him about what you want out of whatever that was.
Zermos makes a gesture.
I just want a bone.
Makes a gesture for like a thing of like whiskey. No, big one. No, the big one. Yeah. The whole thing.
The waiter brings it over.
Better luck next time. Pats him on the back and just kind of like the little wheelbarrow of fucking whiskey comes over.
Yes, it is like a novelty keg that is on a wheelbarrow.
Revenant takes out his Kopesh, cuts the fucking lid open, jumps in the barrel, and just drowns himself.
And the waiter's looking at y'all like, what?
There won't be any mess. Watch. It's kind of weird to look at. Did you see it disappear?
You just see the level of the whiskey go down.
Like a little whirlpool around the mouth.
It just gets lower and lower and lower.
Hey Jen, you know what? Yeah, it sounds like you did better than anyone could have expected. I'd call that a win.
You didn't eat your brain.
Hey, look.
That's a good point.
After he realized what it was, he didn't kill you. That's got to be like the mind flare equivalent of love.
I guess you're right. It
Just
just
like
hurts. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd pet your back, like, sort of with soothingly.
Yeah, because the level's already that low that you can do that.
and his shoulders are dry. Just like all of the whiskey is gone. Just disapparated.
I'm sorry. This is so sad.
Sometimes you have to let the leaves fall where they may.
It's true. The leaves must fall where they may.
Right, well, anyways,
Lady Primrose looks at you and is like, oh, congratulations, by the way. I hear all the college kids are saying that now.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, it's such a great saying. It's very helpful.
Zermos' head kind of slightly goes up. He raises both fists. I made a thing! I knew it would work. I just had to radicalize the young people. Finally, I have made a thing.
Well, it's more like Hefton started using it, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you have got to be shitting me right now.
He is popular with the kids.
Are they calling it the Hefton?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No, one kid tried to, and apparently Hefton held him upside down by his ankles until he promised not to anymore because Zormos is his friend.
Excellent. You know what? Give me a full glass of wine. This is a day of celebration.
And the waiter looks at you and is like, real?
Yes.
And he gets you some actual wine.
Bum ba bum bum. And then cut to Zermos throwing up in the bathroom, his horn stuck in the toilet paper roll.
Revenant's just like holding his hair back.
Yeah.
So
Let's cut, because that was that evening. What's happening that night? What are your plans for that night? And keep in mind, you have to rest at least one time period in the day.
Do we all want to rest just to make it easy? Or do you got some...
I'm going to the body of Vandril. Y'all can rest.
Yeah, what are you doing at the body of Vandril?
So Revenant would have bought earlier in the day in preparation for this, like sometime between evening and actually coming up to where Vandril's body is. Bought a scroll of enlarge reduce.
Okay. Let's just, for simplicity's sake, say that you have Father Mayswell helping you.
Okay. So Revenant brings Father Mayswell, who's floating in this sick-ass wicker chair.
Ah, this is convenient. They're keeping him in the cool room downstairs, yeah?
Yeah. Right, we gotta take the circlet out of his head, right? Because that's just obscene. And then we gotta prepare the body. Did he bring the good corpse makeup?
I've been doing this for 50 years. I got it, Revenant.
Alright, I'm just saying. Okay. And Revenant walks.
Revenant, we live in a mining town. I see worse corpses than this on a regular basis.
And
kids get foolhardy, and well, pickaxes can do terrible
Ugh.
things.
yeah, that is true. I do remember that one student of mine actually that we had to patch up before the funeral. It was
Yeah.
tragic.
Oh, and the cave-in 5 years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what was worse was like,
The last thing to go through that guy's head was his ass. I mean,
yeah,
but we got him. We got him prepped up.
good times, good times. Anyways, let's look at our
You guys are
friend here.
saying this while you're dressing up the body, and you know, he does the magic
like-
necessary to enlarge the circlet, and you pull it off. And yeah, you can add that to your inventory, but that's it for the night.
All right.
It is now
Um,
morning. 2 whole days remain.
it's Circlet of Clarity, right?
Circlet of mental clarity.
Wait a minute. Oh, I guess you couldn't have taken it off. I was about to say, why didn't we give it to her in the first place? Yeah, because Vandra was still alive. First thing in the morning. Can I do something? Do you guys care? Can I do something?
Go for it.
Zermos wants to go see his pig.
Completely allowed. You taking Fumbles out there with you?
Yeah, I'll bring along the old fun bony.
Fumbles takes a look at you and sees that is it just Zermos?
Yeah, are you guys still sleeping? Or do you guys want to go see the pig?
Revenant hasn't slept, but Revenant's probably doing something else during this time. So I'll let you have your moment.
Yeah, you can all separate up and just do different things in the morning. That's allowed.
So they'll just be like hey, I'm gonna go see Truffle. You coming?
Yeah, no, I'm good, mate. I got some stuff I need to do. I need to talk to Darlingua. Don't worry about it, mate.
And I can hear through the door that Ruin is still asleep. So
yeah.
Okay. So Fumbles sees that it's just you coming down. He looks at it and he looks at the coach and he looks how spacious it is and like, nah. And he's like, follow me with his hands.
Oh, okay.
And he takes you downstairs into the parking garage. And there is an infernal cycle with a sidecar in it.
Now this is what I'm talking about. All right. He goes and hops in the sidecar and gets his little helmet on.
Holds up the keys and he's like, and looks at you.
Oh. I hop out of the sidecar, grab the keys, and like, let's do this, Fumbles.
And he hops in the sidecar, and it's just this giant man in the sidecar.
Kind of like a foot and a half over the driver.
Like, you know, Launchpad McQuack, like riding in the sidecar.
Launchpad.
Yeah. All right.
So we ride over to the to Mine Top and go over to Cathaz.
So give me a dexterity roll.
You better crash us.
11.
You do just fine. There's nothing big going on. It's all right. Smooth,
I hit a ramp.
Smooth driving. Nah.
It's like road rash.
You see Greg and Grog, Candelario's 2 orc stepsons out, and they're on their bikes, and they look at you, and they go, the little head tilt where the chin goes up at you.
I do the same head tilt, and then I do like the biker thing where I point to the road.
Tell me what that means.
It's a biker thing, like a respect of the road kind of. It's one of those. It's a head nod thing.
They do the same thing.
Then we keep it rolling.
All right. You get to Mine Top. The transfer from brass vein soil to Mine Top soil is a little weird. You can see how they've dovetailed the earth in and they're reinforcing it. And putting paving stones on top of it and stuff like that, but it's still very awkward to see that transition.
There's like a little oof, oof, like as you drive over it. Like those bridges that move.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Expansion joints.
There you go. That thing. Okay, so then I'm going to drive over to the stables.
It's vocabulary time with Jonathan and friends.
Somebody auto-tune that. It's going to be great.
Somebody, Mikey, don't both you and I do music stuff? We could both just auto-tune it.
I was talking to us.
All right.
It's like how when I say, hey, editor, add something in, I'm talking to myself.
Yep.
But yeah. You get to the stable at Mr. Cathaw's, or Mrs. Cathaw's now. The
Just
widow,
Cathaw's.
Mrs. Cathaw's. Yeah, you see the Mr. has been taken off, and it's just kind of, the letters are just kind of imprinted into the wood where it hasn't been sun bleached as much.
Right.
And you see this poor stable boy just shoveling food into a stall as fast as he can. And there is a whole bunch of noises of slurping and stuff going on inside there.
I'd know that slurp anyway.
And you see a
Fumbles, you might want to get away from me.
Fumbles steps out, and out the side wall, a giant boar about the size of a minivan bursts through the wall. It is bristly, and its tusks are huge and long, and they almost look like they're covered in pine bark, and you would swear there are bits of blue flame in its eyes.
So, seeing this bad boy charge directly at him, he knew this was coming. He's been ready. I want to do an acrobatics check. I want to kind of like somersault up so I can kind of miss his head and the headbutt of love that's coming, so he can kind of land on his back and hug him.
Roll.
No, I was like, someone stole my dice.
It was you.
I stole it. That's a 13.
Respectable. Tell me what happens.
So just like that. So he bursts through the wall, and he's like getting his like happy, his happy squeeze are coming out. So he's gonna just kind of just like, oh, here he comes, oh! And he's just gonna hop over and kind of like grab him to give him like a hug around his head. He's like, hello, hey, slow down. How many walls have you gone through this week? You know you're supposed to go through the gate.
Like two.
Yep. I figured as much. How are you, my friend? How are you, friend? You are very large.
An epiphone.
Epiphone?
An epiphony.
Oh, you've had an epiphany. What did you have an epiphany of?
Well, that too.
I've had an apostrophe. What's up? What did you discover?
I don't have to be mad at the world. I can just
true.
be mad at things that are bad.
That is true. And I have learned the same thing. So I'm glad we're on the same page about that. What do you say you start coming with me more often?
Yes.
Because this poor stable boy is his shoulders have developed nicely, but I don't think he should be shoveling that much food into. What are you eating? Don't worry about that. But you
horse. I have eaten a lot of horse.
Oh God, you're eating full animals now. All right. I don't know that I can. Let's say we ride over to Brassvein.
Okay, there are like screams and stuff in the street as you ride back.
Oh, shut up! Gogeta!
Gojira!
I just read my kaiju,
Okay.
pick.
So, Jen, what are you doing in the morning?
So I would get with Darlingua. I would like summon her
Completely
in.
allowed. She is in your apartments because you don't have another base of operation yet, and she's looking around. She's just in the common sitting room. She's got a little lap desk that's up, and she looks at you and she goes, "You may want to look at renting some office space."
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I want to talk about. See, and like Revenant takes up a stack of like letters that he spent all night writing. And he's like, mail these it for me,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, yeah. And we might want to look at getting a mail department too.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt. Speaking of, you have had some requests for some meetings come in. A Mr. Lodestone of the Miners Daily would like to speak to the Prophets for Profit.
Okay. Did they make a suggestion as to the time that we would meet?
No, they just said at your earliest convenience.
All right. Let's put this on the back burner. Maybe like definitely. I'll let Zumas and Ruin know as soon as I see him next. But I think we have the dragon to deal with, right?
Well, I mean, that's in 2 days.
True. That is true. Let's see. Well, I don't know what everyone's doing tomorrow, but like, how about we meet up the day before? We go to the
I could
dragon
get you a lunch meeting right now if you wanted it.
right now.
Yeah.
All right, right now. I guess yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. And Revenant's just like, yeah, make sure. Yeah, I'll go wake up Ruin then. You go get Zermos, right? We'll meet up for the lunch meeting. There's some other things I'll need to like talk to you about.
I got time before I have to go get him. He said he was staying available for you.
All right. So basically, there were a few things that I talked to you about earlier that I needed to do, right? And now I need to do them. Do you remember what those were?
Yeah, we can talk about those. I can get some things together. You got the approval from the others then?
Yeah, I got the approval from Zumas and Ruin.
Wonderful. Rolget has been pestering me nonstop, trying to figure out whether or not this thing would get off the ground. He's really excited. He's got some space set up for y'all. Apparently, his resurrection business went under on account of the beer flood, so he was really looking for something new to get into.
Well, I'm glad we have this available for him, and I'm glad he's available to work for us. Also,
careful how you phrase that. There are some rumors going around that you three caused the beer flood.
Well, that's definitely not how I meant that. But
I know. Look,
what I will say also,
I've talked to you three, well, two of you extensively. I know you're good people and you mean well by what you do. I'm just trying to tell you the public perception of some things. That's all I mean by that.
All right.
And I'm sorry if your feelings with it.
Also, you're probably going to need to rebid for your job. Unfortunately, you're just not making enough money from us. You're going to have to ask for more money, but we'll take care of that. Like once we're negotiating contracts for the other employees that we're bringing in, right?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Basically, I want to pay you more because we're going to be paying other people more, and it doesn't feel right for us to be paying you what we're paying you now.
Okay. 25 marks is an astronomical amount of money in my book.
Month? Yeah. But right.
And she has
We'll
like a
discuss
little
we'll discuss
light
this.
flash in her mind. And she goes, "Dear gods, you want to destroy the economy."
Yeah, mate. It's kind of the plan. Like, well, you've already figured out what our true goal for profits of profit is, what the entire business is revolving around.
Yes,
right?
but I promise you, no one's going to figure out that your goal is to destroy the economy.
Yeah, so
They don't think like that. They're not built to think like that.
basically, right, since we have a fuck ton of money, we can do basically whatever we want with it, right, without suffering major financial losses. Anyways,
This has been a long critique of the rich that I have had.
yeah, so
I am glad that money has gone to people who have the ability to sort of introspect.
oh, also, final thing I wanted to mention. You know that 100,000 marks we gave to the university?
That effectively still became yours.
Yeah, well, I'd like the money to still go to the university, you know, like promote education and all that. I'd like the money to be used to create a wing in the school called the Cathar wing, the Mr.
Oh.
Cathar wing.
Yeah. Bertrand Cathar.
Bertrand Cathar, yes.
I'll send a letter over. Is there anything you want it to be for in particular?
Yeah, I want it to be an edition of the Thieves Guild. College.
Oh. Maybe sort of Shadow Step Academy?
Yeah. Real espionage stuff. There's some other things about the college I want to discuss with you, but I want to get everyone together for that.
I would recommend setting up a meeting with the dean for that.
Right, and that's basically everything I wanted to talk to you about. So come get me
The
when we're ready for
dean
the lunch.
will have an opening this evening if you want to speak to him.
Okay, that works for me.
All right. So, with that, Aisla, Revenant comes and gets you and informs you all that you have a lunch meeting with the press.
Wait.
Mikey?
Wait. We got a meeting with the press.
Okay, hold on.
We got a lunch meeting with the press.
I said yes. I mean, what? Oh, sure. Okay, got it.
Take a shower, take a bath, take whatever you need.
Do you have any gin? I think that'll help.
No, but the bathtub does have red and white wine.
You're right. I love the bathtubs here so much. Okay, got it. Now. I need try 15 minutes and some eggs.
A bunch of eggs in a basket appear on the table along with a timer, like a little egg timer thing.
Wait, is there toast too? Because that's perfect.
Do you know what eggs in a basket are? It's where you cut a hole out of a piece of bread.
Oh, you meant egg. You meant like an egg. You meant like a Benny. You didn't mean like eggs in a basket. You meant
eggs in a basket.
I bet you meant a basket
I meant
eggs.
The dish eggs in a basket.
You meant the dish. So now I get it.
Can that thing be in a basket?
Yes.
It is in a basket.
Eggs in a basket in a basket.
Right. We used to call them one-eyed jazz something, but cool. They're so good. Now I want one.
Mikey?
Yeah.
Dalingua intercepts you in the casino stables where you are parking. Truffles?
Yeah, I race Fumbles back on his motorcycle on Truffles' back.
Oh, roll for it. Dex.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to use this thing. 8.
Fumbles just barely beats you.
Damn it.
All right.
We'll get him
But,
next time. We'll get him next time.
You see in the stable, there is a stall that is labeled truffle, and there is a conveyor belt that is feeding just corn and all sorts of things onto there.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more vegetables this time, less horses.
And as you say, fewer horses, like a whole horse rolls down the line, is like, just pushing back and pushing back.
No. He said enough. All right. Well, you finish your breakfast. I'm. Oh, hello, Darlingwa.
Mr. Zomos, just wanted to inform you that Revenant has agreed to a lunch meeting with Mr. Lodestone of the Miners Daily. A newspaper here in Brassfane, sir.
Oh. All right, well.
He is also the father of one of the poachers that you are familiar with.
Which one?
Slate Lodestone, the dwarf.
Didn't we kill him?
Well, yes, but he got better.
We need to get better at this. I feel like we frequently try to eliminate people and they end up being just fine. Like, I don't know.
Well, he was revived at Ringall's Discount Resurrections, which is no longer in business. A lot of people in the city are panicking about that.
Well, the good thing is we can perform resurrections.
Oh, hi.
He does that.
See you there. And I think that's a good place to take a break.
Yes.
So like a 10, 15 break, we'll come back. Heads up to people who are waiting for us. We operate on our own time. We don't actually count down 10 minutes. We go when we feel like it's been a good 10-minute break. Like when we've had like 10 minutes worth of decompression.
What he's covering for is usually everybody gets back at 10 minutes and then I'm like, oh, I need to go get a drink.
Yeah.
And I take off as we're getting ready to start. So thank you, Jonathan, for covering for me because you're awesome.
Hey there, everybody. It's Jonathan. Just wanted to let you know real quick that I don't have anything to let you know. I guess if you wanted something better to put in this space, you should pay me money. Yeah, give me money and I'll put your thing in this space. That'd be a good call, right? Like maybe I could announce an anniversary or some shit. Do that. Bye. Back to the show.
Well,
okay,
I am a little crazy, but that's beside the point.
I don't think a lot happened last little bit, but
are you
would
kidding?
anybody like to give a recap?
Totally like it on.
Revenant failed to woo Trenchelt by talking about how he's a freak on a leash.
Ruin ate hamsters and fettuccine.
No,
I saw the whole thing.
I didn't eat any hamsters. What are you talking about?
I read your lips. That's what you said.
Oh, I want to recommend that you take a lip reading class before that gets you into trouble. Like I'm cool with your mistakes, but I think you could end up in some serious trouble.
In all fairness, he tried to lip read the tentacle-faced man and the
mask.
The mask. He tried to lip read a mask. So, maybe the problem isn't his lip reading so much as it is his situational application of it.
No, but he tried to read mine and he said I was eating hamsters. I definitely did not eat hamsters.
Well, he just rolled poorly is all.
You confessed. I saw it.
But our heroes had a couple of dates. Zermos went out and picked up Truffle, the now giant boar. And
it's a growing
the
boar
god.
I didn't say it was a god, but
I'm allowed to hold that wrong opinion even if it's right.
I didn't say it was wrong.
That's why I said even if it's right.
Yep. And Da Lingua has procured you a meeting with Mr. Lodestone of the Miners Daily, which is a newspaper in Brassfane. And he is also the father of the father of Slate Lodestone, who was one of the god poachers that y'all killed, who was brought back to life via resurrection spell based on his insurance policy.
Did we kill him on purpose?
Yes.
Yeah, he was trying to get she who swims the mountain.
Oh, yeah, I kind of don't feel bad about that. That he shouldn't have done that. That was bad choices on his part. So, an interview with Lodestone something.
Mr. Lodestone of the Miners Daily.
Mr. Lodestone of the Miners.
Oh, we've been wanting to talk to him for a while.
Is that Miner or Minors?
Miner''S.
Because those are different
Yes.
publications.
He is not writing a paper for like Teen Vogue.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure we understand the audience.
And it's also fantasy, so maybe a Minar, AR, is like some creature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on like the right kind of mining outfit for this interview.
Some overall.
All right.
Yeah.
You see, as you are going down for lunch, Ruin, that's what you're wearing?
Mm-hmm.
You see Monsieur Mortier sprinting out of the elevator and grabbing you by the shoulders and stopping you just before you can enter the longful gaze. And he grabs you by the shoulders and shoves you away from it. And it's, what do you think you are doing?
I am walking into the main area with.
What is with that outfit?
Do you like it?
No!
Why not?
You are going into a fine dining establishment dressed as a parody of the heritage of the man you are having lunch with.
Oh, not a parody. Respect, man. Do you guys not know the difference between those two things? I don't understand your culture at all.
You are using a magical item to create a facsimile of the dress of his people for the past 5,000 years.
Is this Leaf Face? Because they used to do Leaf Face. Is this I think you might accidentally be Leaf Facing.
Oh, man. I thank you for helping me to be more respectful, Mr. Morty. I'm really sorry. I did not know how terrible that was. I will immediately change into an outfit that is from my personal tradition, and that's it. Done.
Okay. And he's like, okay. Y'all good from here?
I mean, you know me. I can make anything fun and interesting.
You want me to sit in on this with you?
Yes.
He looks at Zarmos and Revenant. Yeah.
Come along.
All right then.
All right.
It's like, well, longful gaze. You know the tradition. Revenant, should you order or should I?
Oh, I kind of want to try ordering.
All right. So, at the back corner, in a very nice booth, like one of those booths that's meant for like a dozen people, sits a dwarf with a great big beard that covers most of his body, sitting and waiting patiently with a glass of water.
Nice.
And Ruin, he is wearing much the outfit that you created a facsimile of.
I knew what I was doing. I love your outfit. You look amazing. Is that traditional for your family?
Yeah, it's traditional by tradition.
Traditional for mine. I really love that connection to history.
Hello.
It's really important to me.
And he reaches out a hand, shakes each one of your hands and turns. Hi there, I'm Tabraxis Lodestone.
Hello, Tabraxis.
Nice to meet you, Tabraxis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice to meet you all too. As you all know, I am the owner and head writer of the Miners Daily. I keep the dwarves in the city informed of, well, just current politics and everything like that. And that's what I'd like to do here. Despite my personal involvement with it, I still have an obligation to sort of hear your side of the story. Everything. everything that you can tell me. And with that, a waiter pops by and leans over to Revenant. What would you like to order for the table, sir?
Or some Monte Cristo sandwiches, some barbecue spare ribs, and some chicken palmies, right?
That is a remarkably human order. Most guests like to
I
have
saw
something
the stuff
to
I
talk.
missed, mate. Right,
No.
fine.
Oh no,
Also-
no. Get what you
also-
want. Get what you want them to have.
Also, there's one. Pickled snake, if you have it.
Sir, this is the longful gaze. If we don't have it, no one does.
Perfect.
And he walks off. And your wine waiter comes by. Because there are separate waiters for that.
Yeah, Mr. Mortier, you're probably better at the wine pairings than...
Monsieur Mortier looks at you and goes, be honest with you, wine is bullshit.
Right.
Get a sale.
Yeah, let's get some LPAs.
And also some real beer. You know what? I think we actually have not a pale Lubrian ale. I think we have a actual Lubrian ale in the back. Bring it out. Bring the whole cask.
Getting lit.
It is only lunch. Now. And Mr. Lodestone, Tabraxis Lodestone, speaks up and is like, so what can y'all tell me?
Right, so I'm sure the first thing you want to know about the one story no one really got right was what happened with the three terrorists versus the contract workers, right? Go on, just say, first of all, before we begin this, what's your opinion on Christopher Rudkisson?
Every day, I wake up and I say my prayers. And I ask for that asshole to die.
Well, yeah, he's actually the person who hired your son and those other people to go up to that fucking mountain and take the gold in the first place. So, you know, one thing, right?
Yeah, coincidentally, my god is actually in the menagerie. So, yeah, I get that.
Right. Well, the specific god, right, that they were trying to take. Well, first off, should I ask, is this the right thing that you want to talk about, or do you want to talk about something else?
This feels right. This feels right to say.
So, the god they were going to take, she who swims the mountain, right?
So, I'd like us to zoom out, since we've already done so many recaps, and do kind of like an overview. What do you tell him and what do you leave out?
I tell him that she who swims the mountain was a god that that we had reason to believe was in danger from these god poachers. I tell him specifically why she who swims the mountain is so important to Mindtop, that she cleans the river. And I also mentioned that there's a huge amount of mercury in the ground near the river that like would cause problems if she who swims the mountains weren't there. And that's all the things I tell him.
Okay, that's all you tell him about that. And your reason for defending them. He's like, all right. So what can you tell me about your involvement with the Delman Street beer flood?
Ha! Now that is interesting. Anyone else want to Anyone else want to take this?
Well, what are the stories? How are people saying that we caused the flood?
That's just a rumor that's going around. I don't hold any keep with it. It's one of those things that the street picks up.
The flood was not on our account. The taps themselves moved and opened themselves, and that's what led to the flood. We had nothing to do with it.
The taps, decorative, had humanoid statues on them.
Yes.
This sounds about right.
And he folds his little notebook and he looks at you and goes, "What do you all know about the glowing purple eyes?"
I don't know. What do you know?
I don't know enough.
I have a pretty good idea.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Elbow under the table.
But unfortunately, I'm not sure if I want to tell you. How do I know?
Don't blue ball me like that.
How do I know I can trust you with any information that I may or may not have? I'm just speculating.
Nods.
I am a reporter. That's all I've been. It's all I do. It's all I know. I don't know how to convince people to trust me. They either do or they don't. You, however, might know what it would take to convince you to trust me. Any idea?
I don't want this reporter to put out stuff that we learned in the rat's nest.
Oh, I wasn't going to bring up anything in the rat's nest at all.
Oh,
I was going to bring up stuff that we learned from
I trust everybody.
So this conversation is out of character.
This is
No,
out
I'm
of character.
talking to him. I'm just saying, it's like if he's talking about trust, I'm like, I totally trust you. I trust everybody, which is why I don't talk until they tell me I should. But I want you to know I super trust you.
I just don't want us, Mikey's saying, I just don't want us to say something to him and then fucking he goes and tells the God King and we fucking die. Like, we don't want to let anybody know that we're onto him. You know what I mean? And him possessing statues and shit like that. Like, we don't want to give up that info until we have to, right?
True. Look, we just met you, Roy. So there's some things that are proprietary information that, like, you know, maybe if we build a working relationship, we'll tell you later on. However, all I will say is if there's a statue around or one of those fucking head in the boxes with the fucking tentacles, it's probably not very safe to have private conversations. That's all I'll say.
I'm a journalist. We've had that superstition as a business for 50 years.
Yeah, and we're in the casino, like the whole building, it's got like that spell thing on it so they can't like listen in on us, right? Or is it just his office?
It's the whole casino.
Okay.
The whole casino is privatized.
I mean, I guess we could just kill him if he rats on us. We just take him out. We just give him the old bathroom surprise.
The courtesy flush.
Is that a tactic now? Is that like code? Bathroom surprise.
We just keep taking people out to dinner so that if they say something we don't like, we just take them to the bathroom and beat the
different
shit.
Reporters.
Yeah. So I have another question then. Christopher Rutgerson disappeared about 5 days ago. No one's heard hide or hair of him since. Last reports of his location.
Wow! Did they call the police? The gendarme?
Right.
Is this
Isla roll performance.
this.
Oh,
It's a 45.
She's muted and she doesn't know it.
I did know it. I just don't want you to hear the dogs. Let's see. I got a natural 20 and I got a +5. Oh, It could not be any better than how I presented right there.
That was best.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize you didn't know.
No, that man, he makes such an impression. I don't even know. Wow. How are people reacting to that? Is it causing any issues or celebrations?
That's a complicated question.
Well, I'm asking it.
But here's the thing, the big thing, because I was working my way up to this. The last he was seen was here in this restaurant at a dinner with you all. Well, not you, Mr. Zermos, but
that was the last time anybody saw him? I was so rude to him. Man, I should feel bad, but I don't.
There was a man reporting that he went out the bathroom door. Looked like he had viciously shat himself.
Yeah, no, he had some kind of stomach thing after we ate the bar root, which I have to say I do not recommend. It was super gross.
didn't order
He was
it.
being escorted by what appeared to be someone of gnomish height.
Are you allowed to say that? That sounds a little racist. I think you just mean short.
There's a specific height range I'm going for, and it's important.
Yeah, but you could use that. You don't have to reference, that doesn't seem right to me.
And I'm going to further gaslight him and say, or first I'm going to look down at Revenant and be like, God damn it.
I like that you call us gaslighting. Thank you.
And there was another man wearing a chaperon.
A what?
A chaperon.
What's a chaperone?
The head thingy.
Little headdress thing?
A chaperone? Like when you bring someone who
No, like a chaperon. A head cloth. Not quite a turban.
Well, I don't even know what to say. He was not feeling well, so I don't know. Maybe one of the servants came to help him, but he was. I honestly find him a kind of a repulsive person, but
you're not the only one.
But yeah, I mean, what
Have you heard what he's had to say about dwarves?
I have heard what he's had to say about a lot of people, and I really don't like him, I'll be honest. I was not sad.
He only likes you if you're human, and then only if you're the right kind of human.
Yeah, no, it's gross, right? So which is what I'm saying, when he ran away from the table looking like he was in pain, I was like, cool, let him go. Wow, I can't believe nobody's seen him since then, though. That's gotta be, a mystery for people to solve.
And he closes his notebook, and he goes, all right, the way I see it, nobody saw him leave the hotel.
No?
I think somebody's captured him.
And
I think they're keeping them in their hotel room.
Well, do you want to come and check my hotel room out? It sounds like maybe because we were having dinner, that might make you feel better.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Terrible!
You want to come upstairs and check? Maybe he's in the bed.
Never mind. It's
and
fine.
Monsieur Mortier goes, that would not be necessary. I was just making sure their linen was turned down. There is nothing in there.
Sorry. Zermos and Revenant have dirty minds. That's all I have to say.
Just giggling.
I didn't say anything, mate.
Perhaps you should slip into something more comfortable and look for him.
Oh, I do have the cutest outfit, though. I could show. Well, never mind. You don't even mean that. It's fine.
Oh, what's this? I've dropped my magnifying glass to look for cues. Right behind this couch here. Just
I don't even talk to you, Zermos. I am talking to Mr. Tabraxis. I am so sorry, Mr. Lodestone, for the behavior of my companions.
What did I do?
They're just getting in some good-natured ribbing. Let them. It's okay.
I appreciate your patience with them, and thank you for meeting with us to talk about these things. And I appreciate you informing us of this horrible, if I have to say, probably justified crime. Were there more things that you wanted to share with us openly?
Thermos is doing this.
Yeah. You all recently took over the. Is he
You just ignore
making
him.
out with it? Okay.
He's just, I don't know what he's doing, but it's fine.
You all recently took over the college.
Mm-hmm.
Was that planned?
No.
Yes. Well, no, but then it became planned as soon as we found out what happened. It was fucking sick, mate. I have so many ideas for the college.
Was it planned? No, yes. Okay.
So,
Hang up now.
are you planning any other hostile takeovers?
Maybe. Boy, you want the first scoop? I'll tell you someone who I really fucking hate is that Killage fucking slab maker. Wouldn't mind stealing
Roll
his
perception.
shit.
Well, we're not making a newspaper, if that's what you're asking.
That's good to know, actually.
Or maybe we are. Maybe we are.
Perception.
I haven't done that like make out arm thingy in so long. My shoulder is not liking that. Like, I don't know why I thought I could do that.
13. What the fuck?
Okay.
13.
Some deep gnomes at another table just fall out of their chairs laughing.
Why?
Aye. Next round's on me, boys.
Ah.
I'm hungry.
So. What is your business venture? What's your main business, I guess I should say?
T4P.
What?
P4P.
I don't follow.
It's profit for profit. We are profits, and we help make profit with that.
So you're like a consulting firm, or?
Yes.
We kind of like.
And a production company, and apparently a college management.
We have many
like
arms.
general use, like handy
conglomerate.
service, right? Like
They are problem solvers, mon ami.
Right, that's it. We're problem solvers.
More like fixers. Oh,
We were like problem makers and then problem solvers. No.
it's a cyclic forms of problems and troubles.
Exactly.
Yes, we might cause a few more problems to solve a problem, but we always solve the problem eventually.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Revenant's better at this, I think. Revenant, why don't you talk for us?
No, it's okay. I'm talking to all of you. That I'm not here to judge.
well, yeah, basically, right? Like someone asks us to do a thing, right? We do the thing. It doesn't really matter what it is. We kind of general use like that. Like if we like the job, actually, those old-timey adventuring parties back in the early days of Caldera.
Oh, you mean like Lubri and
Yeah.
That's my great grandfather. But what you're
wait,
missing?
Lubri's your great grand?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say we solve a problem.
Oh, side is okay. Back up.
Mm-hmm.
Citiline Lubri is a woman that your great grandfather had a thing with.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Yep.
Well, that's where I come from, though. The town I come from is called Delubri. My grandfather founded it, probably named it after her, because I think.
Oh, yeah. So,
Anyways, yeah.
If you ever wanted to come for the weaving competition that we have in the spring, it's amazing.
I can't get down.
Well, a trip to the ground is free, they say.
You do know that's a threat when they say that, right?
Oh, I thought that was like an offer. Like,
No, they literally mean that if you don't like things as they are, they will kick you over the edge and let you fall all the way to the ground where you will splatter and die.
They always have like a hidden meaning, like stab you in the back thing going on this Alton Upper whatever empire.
Until Morier, what would happen if I jumped off the edge of a city?
Questions for later, mon ami.
All right. I just thought of that.
Sorry. Well, if we can ever leave,
it would be a small.
You always come check out the weaving. I think as a journalist, you would really appreciate the history and all the camaraderie that occurs there. But
if things are ever such in brass vein that I can come down and take a look at it, I promise I will.
Awesome. That sounds really great.
But you were asking about what our main business ventures were. Well,
did you have more to add to that?
Well, now we own the college, right? So that's like a big one, and we have big plans for that. I just spoke to our accountant, and basically we are going to open up a new wing called the Mr. Cathar's Shadow Step College, right?
Oh, so Mr. Cathar did work for you.
Well, no, he was a dear friend to me.
Yeah, he was a really dear friend of ours.
So, do you know anything about his death
That was
the country club?
Painful. It's tragic and painful. Completely unexpected.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about that right now, to be honest.
It is too fresh in their minds. It is a dear friend, and they are quite upset.
Mm-hmm. Too soon.
All right. I am quite sorry for your loss. Well, I think I've taken up quite enough of your time.
Please stay. I ordered so much good food.
Okay. Y'all guys stay till the end of lunch. And enjoy yourselves. And who among you would like to roll just a general charisma check with me?
I can do that.
I don't have good charisma.
I have great charisma.
Zarmos, go for it.
Can I provide an assist?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
That means you get advantage.
Character sheet went crazy. Charisma check. I have a plus. Damn it. 9.
Did you roll twice? Did you get advantage?
I did not.
Yeah, roll twice.
This time roll better.
6.
You're
So you got a
not
9.
following instructions, are you?
I got a natural 1. That's
so
my highest.
You got
bonus.
a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Glowstone seems like he likes you guys all right. Like not particularly like above and beyond, but he likes you all right. That's the end of lunch. So
I'm very full.
That's the end of noon. What are y'all doing in the afternoon? Who's doing what?
Doesn't Revenant have another meeting to go to?
That is an evening meeting with Professor Zero, or Dean Zero, I should say.
Okay. Revenant might go to a different meeting in the sewers.
Afternoon?
Yeah.
You're going to try to find Niles snacks.
Yeah.
During that time, can I steal Ruin if Ruin's willing? And we go hang out with Truffle?
Oh, that's a great idea, Truffle.
Yeah,
I haven't scratched his ears in a long time.
Who do we want to do first?
Do the cute shit.
I can't answer. You guys will make fun of me.
I was wanting something tensiony, but let's do the cute stuff we need to. What are you doing with Truffle?
I put a blindfold on Ruin. I say, come on, I have to show you something. You will not believe this.
Okay.
And then we go down. I take her on the elevator. We go down to the stables. And we're standing right in front of Truffle's thing. And he pulls a mushroom out of his pocket from lunch. Because some demonic crystal had a side of mushrooms. I don't know.
You mean Zermos pulls a mushroom, not Truffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pull a mushroom.
Ruin, you are hearing like the biggest, echoiest grunts you have ever heard.
Now you may not have seen him for a little while. Do not be alarmed. And I take off the The blindfold.
This boar is the size of a minivan.
A minivan. Wow. Where did you find a boar? Oh my gosh, is that truffle?
That is truffle.
Whoa! What do you feed this creature?
He's been eating horses lately, but we're trying to wean him off of them.
Hey, Truffle, do you remember me? Does he remember me?
Bring.
Let him smell you.
Okay. Do you still like scritches under your little chin, or?
Yep. Okay,
Can
so
I
you guys
reach
are
it?
just generally having a good time with Truffle?
Yeah, we're gonna play with him.
Roll animal handling.
Oh.
If I fail that one,
Truffle eats ruin.
I got a 1.
I got 15.
So it doesn't matter. I told Mikey to roll.
Okay,
15.
I thought you told us to roll.
15?
I was like,
Yeah.
All right. Like, like Stardew Valley, where you get like little hearts and stuff like that for different people. You got like your first like little 1 heart event with Truffle.
Yeah.
Have a good time and shit.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we roll around and play with the pig.
Jen, you're trying to find Nile snags in the sewers. You know where the skeletons were dispatched last time you sent some down. Roll me base intelligence.
Oh, hell yeah. It's nat 20 plus 5.
You straight up find his subsurface lab that he has scrounged together. You find it beneath the main highway that goes by the college, basically going by there. And he has found like looks like an old part of the city that has been pushed underground, because cities tend to be built on top of cities. And yeah, it's just put together with stuff he's scrounged. You can see he's like taken a percolator and turned it into some sort of defense mechanism and stuff like that, but you're able to make it through. And you see him fiddling with what looks like some explosives, and he calls over his shoulder, "I was wondering when you'd get down here, Revenant." And this giant crocodile man wearing a leather swim cap and goggles and coveralls turns to look at you.
Good night, Nigel Briggs, or should I say Niall Sneggs, my favourite reptilian brother from another egg-laying mother.
Yeah. Pass me the 7/8 spanner, would you?
Sure thing, mate. And Revenant grabs a 7/8 spanner and hands it to him.
And he takes it from you and he tightens on a bolt and just, yeah, there we go. That's much better. What brings you down to my neck of the poop hole?
Well, I was just wondering if you'd want a job, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you hire the thrashers, don't you?
Well, I personally had nothing to do with hiring the thrashers. That was more my boss's decision to hire the thrashers on my money that he's giving us. But yes, we are employing the thrashers.
Temp Workers Guild might not like it if you hire me. I destroyed some of their assets a while back.
I read in the paper, right? Nice work, mate. Anyways, I was thinking you'd work more underground anyways. I just need you as
have in mind.
Technologies consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to screw over Killage Slab Maker, and I need a lot of help with it.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
It's a 15. It's a 16.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm
All
glad
right.
to hear that.
And we'll decide what that means later. The evening meeting. Who all is meeting with Professor Zero? Who all is doing something else?
I'll go. I don't have anything to do.
I want to meet with Professor Zero.
All right. Now, are you guys meeting him at the college, or are you meeting him? You having him come to you, or are you coming to him?
Let's go adventure. Let's go to him.
Yeah, I think we should go to the college. Like, see him in his like natural habitat.
Roll percentile dice for your trip to the college.
Me or someone else?
Who?
Anybody. One person though.
I got 52.
52?
Let's go with yours.
Okay.
Yep. I got 11.
Like, don't say it.
Oops. I got a 52 also.
Right, there you go. Better.
Yeah. Yep. As you're driving down the highway. So as you guys are driving down the highway, you're able to see into the door of the West Street Brewing Company, where Jin's recently raised undead minion, Hugo Darkheart, the skeleton, is having a drink.
Hugo, what are you doing here, mate?
Well, I mean, you say this while you're driving by?
Oh, we're just driving by and we just see him randomly in the window or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I do say that. Hugo, what are you doing there, mate? To the other people in the carriage. Like
Mikey, Isla, you hear Jen pointing out Hugo Darkheart in the window.
Hi, Hugo. Hi.
The skeleton who survived the battle.
I forgot that his name is Hugo.
Hey, hi, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying yourself.
He waves
and he etiquette? I don't even know.
Drinks a beer, and you see that he's got like a bucket lodged in like his rib cage to catch it.
Totally kind of my guy then. Like, I relate.
He's not wasting, that's for sure.
I like it. Well done, Revenant.
Yeah, he's a lad. Anyways.
All right, you just continue out to college?
Yeah.
All right, you get to the college, you get to the dean's estate. It's luscious. And you see, as you are coming in, like half a dozen golems are leaving. And Professor Zero meets you at the entrance hall of the estate.
Do I recognize any of them?
No.
Okay.
Hello, Professor Zero.
It is Dean Zero now, but hello.
That is right, Dean Zero.
He shakes your head. I won't be too picky about that.
Congratulations, Dean Zero. It couldn't have happened to a better golem.
Well, thank you.
Did I say that right? Golem?
Yes, that was the correct pronunciation.
I'm sorry, I've been working on that. I sometimes say things incorrectly, and I really don't want to cause any offense.
It is appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. And I really receive any correction that you have. Like, I get that sometimes I miss cultural things, and I'm doing my best. But this is a whole new place. I wasn't really expecting to be in Brassfane at all.
What is Ruin wearing as she says this?
She's on her traditional outfit that she was wearing the day before. She's a little homesick after we talked about house.
All right. Well, have a seat. We will discuss things. Forgive me, I will not be able to take a seat just yet. I am getting some furniture that is more reinforced than this. And he gestures to a couch that has splintered into nothing, like right in the middle. The previous experiment did not go well.
Yeah, let me try it. And then Revenant tries to mend it, and then realizes there's no way it can be repaired. And he's like, "Yeah, nah, I'm sorry, mate. It's kind of busted."
Well, that is quite all right. Please tell me, what have you come to discuss with me?
Can you remind me what I wanted to meet with Zero about again?
You never told me.
God, what did I want to mute with Zero about? Oh,
You want to meet about the new
the wing.
college, the stealth thing?
Oh, the wing. Yeah, I wanted to talk to him about college stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the new wing we are building.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like also, right? Like we here at Profits for Profit, like is Darlingua with us?
Would you have brought Darlingua with you?
I would definitely have brought Darlingua with
I
us.
would have for sure.
Yes, Darlingua is with you then.
Right, we here at Profits for Profit are going by like the mindset that like overpaying employees is the path to success, right? So one of the things that I was thinking about was we start paying on a daily basis of about like minimum 20 marks a day or something. That's why we have everyone here. So
Darlingua's eyes like open really wide. And Professor Zero like goes to a chalkboard and starts writing down figures, and it like takes a good solid 5 minutes, and he looks at it and he goes, "You would destroy Brassvein."
Well, now from one point of view, yes, right?
No, it's good.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you're on board.
Oh, Zero was at the what's it called? He's using the rat's nest. He knows what's up.
Mm-hmm. Now, I suppose the other thing we need to discuss as well, the Empire would like to know if the college intends to still support the Harvester operations.
That's the thing that actually cuts up the cities, right?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
I feel like it might be advantageous to say yes until something gets harvested, in which case then we will be at advantage to stop that.
Is this a room in which we can be eavesdropped upon?
Professor Zero looks around and he goes, "We have engaged Faraday protocols within this room."
Okay. Okay, I'm fine with practicing deception around this, but I really don't want to be part of harvesting any cities, especially if they're going to be ground up and everybody's going to be killed. I think that's just the most morally repugnant thing, like even more repugnant than
Okay.
Well, let's shut it down. We own it
if
now.
we say that the college is no longer going to be...
I said I'm fine with deception. I'm just telling you. I don't want to do it.
I'm just saying, I feel like it would be good to like put up a front that we're going to do this, right? But then find a way to use that clearance that we're given to like.
Well, maybe we will remove all funding from the program, but let it keep its name. So that on the books, it looks like it's still there, but all the money is dried up and it is effectively useless. We'll transfer everybody to other departments. It's a department that no one works in.
So never officially close down the department, but never have anyone working in it.
Exactly.
This could work for a time.
Just to delay them until other things have taken place.
That sounds good, then. Was there anything else you needed to discuss with me?
I have something that I would like to discuss with you. However, well, I mean, I can discuss it openly with everyone here. It's just kind of like, right, like, anyways, I have like a project, right? That if you found time to like look over what I was looking through, right? In fact, do you know where I could get a golem creation manual?
Those are incredibly rare. and very difficult to come across and fetch a high price. The night auction occasionally has them. I'll keep an ear to the ground. But most of them come in through adventuring parties raiding ancient golem creation facilities.
I need help with a golem related project, right?
Revenant, creating a life is a huge responsibility. Are you sure you are ready for it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Have you taken like a golem creation instructional class? Like, do they offer those?
No,
like
it is
golem.
the modern creation of golems is highly discouraged. I myself am some 3,000 years old.
Wow.
I have seen empires rise and fall.
Look, I'm just thinking, right? We have a problem with one golem, right? Could be helpful if we had a golem, right? Just saying, Ielta, right? Not that much, like, I don't know. I have an idea, right?
The creation of a golem is something that can easily backfire, as Ielta's very presence in this world illustrates.
Yeah, but
You remember,
What do
Ielta
you
was
know about
created to be an accountant.
So do you know about the history of the golem that is...
I was assuming we were going to act like you guys told him everything.
Okay, gotcha. That's fair. Did he have anything to add to it, is kind of my question?
He needs more stuff to read. It's still the same situation there.
Oh, we have to go to the library.
Yes. Revenant, golems are creatures that are beholden to the words in their head. And their metaphorical mind. And he opens up the clay around his chest, and y'all see a little reliquary that he just pulls out. And it's like this fancy little thing that's made of turned brass, very ornate, and he opens it up and shows you this ancient yellowed paper that looks like it's been laminated hundreds of times over the years.
Damn.
This isn't just a soul. This is me. These words make up who I am. I could no more betray what these words are than I could step outside the cauldron. It is not a spirit that I am. It is not something brought to this world. It is a life that is created through words. There are traditional words that go with it. And every attempt I know of deviating from these traditional words has resulted in failure, either of the golem or of the civilization around it.
I got
And
nothing
he
else, man.
puts the reliquary back together and puts it inside his chest. And that feel like a good spot to end the dinner meeting to y'all?
Yep, I'm good.
That's it for that evening. Are Zermos and Ruin resting up for the night?
Oh yeah, I'm clicking full
Okay.
night's rest.
Yeah.
Jen,
Yeah.
what is Revenant doing at night?
Like since finding out that he's been undead, right? He's been spending his nights writing and like the 2 different books he's currently trying to get published.
Mhm.
One of them is a book on cosmology, and one of them is like a spell book of a bunch of different spells that Revenant has created himself. And like tonight he's probably working on Project Delta since talking to Professor Zero. He's like crossing out some words written in deep speech. He's writing new words. And he writes life from death, death from life, and the brink of both. Death is only the beginning. In deep speech. And then he folds up the scroll and he puts it away, and it says death equals life plus afterlife on the top of it. That's what Revenant does during the night.
All right. It's morning the next day. The last full day that y'all have.
Wow. I feel so rested.
Where are
Can
we
I
going after this?
I want to shop. I need to update my weapons.
Ooh, can we go shopping?
I feel like the trident's not serving me so much. Or honestly, my party.
Shopping. Shopping.
Yeah, we can go shopping.
All right.
Where
Where are you going to shop?
I don't know. Mr. Mortier, where should we go?
I pull out my phone and Google weapons nearby.
No,
Weapons near me.
You burst into Monsieur Mortier's office and just ask him the question out of the blue, and he's like,
yeah, if you were trying to outfit yourself in a better, cooler, like kind of weapony way, where'd you go?
Like if you've leveled up and you need something stronger.
Right. But I was going to say something different than that. But cool.
I would like you to imagine that I am a skeletal man who can destroy people with the wave of my hand when they are in my facility.
Yeah, but you like to know the details.
Who
of life. You would totally
never
know.
leaves said facility.
Yeah, but you know where we should go. You're like aware of everything. You know, like the sound of a bird in a forest.
I will say I have gone shopping a few times in Breastvein, so I do know a few cool places to go shop.
Cool. We'll just go.
If Mortier doesn't
Want to help?
I am
Be a good host.
I am aware of the casino and everything that happens in it, and that's it.
No, you have guests. You have recommendations. I look by the little thing. It says a
we'll ask-
recommendation on places to go for like entertainment. You have to know where we can shop.
That's okay. We'll ask the concierge.
Fine. We'll talk to Fumbles. Fumbles will know probably.
Fumbles will take us somewhere.
He pays way more attention, I guess, than Mr. Mortier does.
He
Later.
can leave the casino. I cannot.
Peace out, Morty.
You
And
know
he
lots
covers
of things
his
that have
mouth.
nothing to do with the casino. I know this.
wait.
What did you say? What did you say?
Out. Out.
Okay.
Get you
So,
later.
yeah, guys, clearly Mr. Mortier is not very happy with us.
You know what? Let's
I
just
am not
be clear.
disappointed in you. I am angry with myself. Goodbye. Out.
Ruin's diplomacy is pretty low, I think. That's just what I'm going to say. She has high charisma, though.
And just checking. Did everyone hear what he said?
No, I didn't hear
Yes.
I kind of heard it.
anything. What did he say?
He
Revenant?
said he cannot leave the casino.
When you brought up that Fumbles knew more things about outside the casino than he said, he can leave the casino. I can't.
No, I did hear that, but now you're making me think it's important.
Yes.
I feel like that's important. We didn't know he couldn't leave the casino before.
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed he was a shut-in.
Well, if
Yeah.
you lived in an awesome casino in the penthouse floor, would you
I would
really
own
want to
that.
go anywhere?
I'm
Right, like
never
I'd never
leaving.
want to leave. Everything comes
Do
I
with
mean, you guys do, and you want to go shopping, so.
Well,
So
yeah,
there's
but if I
nothing-
was wealthy and somebody could just give me whatever I want without having to go shopping, I would totally take that.
If you would let us just gamble every session, then I would do nothing. I fuck this empire. We're gonna sit here and fucking sit on this craps table for the next 100 years.
It's fair.
But we should probably go save the world.
All right. So what are you doing from here?
I think that's fair.
So Revenant's gone shopping a few times just in like downtime, right? And so would Revenant know any cool places to go shop, Jonathan?
There is Joey's gently used magical goods.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
there
we're
is
going to
Broad Street
Joey's.
ecclesiastical supplies.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Mhm.
Got
We're
a
gonna
million
go to
bucks in my
Joey's
pocket.
All right. Joey's gently used magical goods is a pawn shop. It looks like a pawn shop in every city you've ever seen. It's
Deal.
got like the bars on the windows. It's got like the really old brick. You can tell it used to be something else, but you're not entirely sure what it is. Like all the floor tiles are just scuffed to hell.
These are my favorite places. I am so good at haggling. My grandmother used to take me down and talk to the traders. I got this.
Yep. And there is a Goliath at the front with a little name tag on that says Joey.
Hey Joey,
A
how's it
Goliath?
going on, mate?
Revenant!
You are quite large.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
cool.
Basically, Joey here has gotten me so many of the things that I've been looking for, right? Just like, basically, if you need it, Joey's got it, right?
I didn't even know what some of the stuff he was looking for was, but I had it.
Yeah, funny how that worked out.
How did I even have a metric crescent wrench? That makes no sense.
I mean, it doesn't.
Joey, I need some new armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, something leather, but better than this. What you got?
Well, I'll tell you, there's not much in stock here as far as like stuff that'll really fit you goes. Labistus Armorer Co. just down the street is going to be your best bet for that. If I don't have anything, I'll take a quick look though.
Do you have any
Yeah,
magical
can you check in the
weapons
back?
or anything?
Okay, so
Yeah.
roll me a d20, Mikey.
Come on. 10.
10.
They have it, but it's too big.
2. All right. Let me think a little bit. Yeah, I got some studded leather armor here that looks like it would fit you. Give you a +1 to AC compared to what you have right now.
I'll take it. And I slap the marks down on the table.
Done.
I start changing right there in the middle of the room.
Yep,
All
yep.
right. So what are you two looking for?
I'm gonna wear these home.
Do you have any I'm looking for something that I can use in my offhand because I've got this great and I show him the hammer. And I can do it two-handed.
Do you want to trade that in or?
Oh, that's such a great suggestion, but not today.
We tried to
give you a good price on it.
I bet that you would probably give me a great price, but I have to tell you, it's special, like it's priceless to me, honestly. But thank you for the offer. And if I'm ever really super desperate, I'll totally come back.
Can I take a look at it?
Do I feel? I want to kind of do I feel comfortable with his intentions there?
He wants to see what it is.
Sure.
Joey's not a bad guy. Don't worry.
All right. He goes to grab it from you, and it falls to the ground with his hand still in it, and it pins his arm to the ground. Ow. Ow.
Oh, you didn't warn him about that.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
It's a little tricksy. Do you want me to pick it up for
Please
you?
get it
You
off.
look like you're in
Please get
pain.
it
I'll
off.
take it. I got it. Sure. I've been learning how to juggle it, but I'm not there yet. It's
he
tricksy.
massages his bruised knuckles.
Sorry.
No,
I
no.
I have a salve that might help with that if you want.
Magical weapon, is it?
I'm sorry, what?
Magical weapon, is it?
Yeah.
And
Actually, I don't know if it's
keep some
magical
salve
so
under
much
the
as it
counter.
is. Yeah, I don't even know if it's magical. I think it's more like spiritual.
I mean, that's just a type of magic, isn't it?
I think it's divine, yeah.
that's a type
I
of
mean, I
magic.
don't know.
Divine magic is magic.
So, these guys like me to tell the truth. I don't even understand that.
Space
but-
magic.
Yeah.
So yes, I was looking for something like I was thinking. I thought maybe it could be like a boomerang or a knife, but I mean, I'd like a dagger that I could
Boomerang.
throw and like have it magically come back to me. That would be ideal.
Roll
Like a
D-
boomerang knife.
Roll the d20.
All right.
The old knife-a-ring check.
Don't you like it? Isn't that a great idea, guys? I got a 6.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything like that.
Did you look in like the back door area?
All that is in the back door is a break room with a very broad selection of pornography.
Ooh. Like, is it like
Is it
multi-dimensional or is it like mostly just Elton Emperor? Like, what do you say, broad? What are you talking about?
Mostly illustrated stuff,
Yeah.
little engravings and stuff.
But I mean, is it interdimensional? Like, or are you just focused on this reality?
I don't know what you mean by that.
How weird is it?
Thank you. He's got me.
Oh, it's pretty vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to download that from the. So.
From the interweb.
All right. Well, I'll just keep looking. Thanks. Is there anything that you think would be a good match for my hammer?
Isla,
Hmm.
juggle your fucking hammer.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, roll acrobatics for it.
I just wanted you to say yes. It's fine. Acrobatics. Ooh, I have good high acrobatics. Just helped me a lot. I got a 9.
Okay.
Never goes.
You
well.
absentmindedly juggle the hammer in your hand, and it becomes 2 hammers.
Booyah.
Can I grab both of them?
The second you just grab rather than juggle, one disappears.
Okay. Well,
I'm confused now.
You can use it as 2 weapons. You got to be acrobatic when you're doing it.
Oh God, it's like a double Harley Quinn thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty badass.
that's very fun.
Do the little leg spinny thing while you're hitting shit.
All right, you know what? I'm so glad I came down to see you, but I think maybe I'll just stick with my hammer for now.
Yeah. And he massages his hand. Revenant, anything I can do for you?
While I'm here, right? You know how I'm working on that book, The Cure, right? I need some more necromancy research material. So, do you have any like used spell books?
Roll a d20.
That's an 11.
I'll get you what I got. You can just have it. They aren't any use. Nobody buys them.
Thanks, mate.
Yep. And while he's going to get these books, and you see him move his massive frame, y'all see a tablet on the counter behind him.
How much for that?
And I think that's where we'll be leaving off.